I collected 100 Counter-Strike 2 tips and tricks and put them all in this video. The tips range from beginner to pro, so there's guaranteed something here that you will learn to help improve your game. Tip number 1 shows the pros using the zombie hop spray graffiti as bait, which forces Frozen to shoot the wrong target, giving up his position and first shot accuracy. Kaze is also going to use the zombie hop spray graffiti, which he is going to put on the boiler wall. Swisher, making his way towards boiler, does go ahead and flick onto the zombie hop spray. The zombie hop spray graffiti has doubled its price since that phase VP match. CS2 pay to win confirmed. You could also use sprays to cover up certain Q points that the T's might use to throw their utility. Back to the nades that Frozen was trying to throw, so he is going to smoke off jungle and then he is going to Molotov off stairs. Both are such easy lineups and very fast to do from inside ramp. 200 IQ Incendiary from Shush, who is going to throw it off this wall here, lands towards Tetris. Now with the spread of the Incendiary, leaves a gap for them to push through ramp. When you're retaking A, just go ahead and throw in a random shot towards Dark. You might get lucky, which we see Shush does so here. Shush makes a heads up play. The T's are smoking top con paired up with a connector Molotov, and he's going to edge around this smoke, getting a 2K. M80 have 2 players cross towards second Del plan early into round, which is going to set up for this boost. Quick word from today's sponsor, Skins Monkey. They are one of the best and easy to use CS2 skins trading site. All you have to do is select your skins you don't like, pick out new skins you do like, and now you have a nicer inventory. Skins Monkey is not just a trading site. You can also buy skins with a 35% deposit bonus using code NART. Click my link below in the description to get a free $5 on your trade. Elise shows 200 IQ Molotov for door, stand, aim here, then crouch, left and right click throw. The CTs threw their own incendiary. Purpose of this Molotov is that it leaves a gap for the T's to come out safely without giving up the burn down. Before Mossy jumps down to peek mid door, he's going to throw a decoy here to bait out the shot. G2 are going to throw crisscross smokes. Monacy is going to throw the top CT smoke, while Nico from lower tunnels is going to throw the left CT mid smoke. And then with these 2 set smokes, it's going to give full cover for Nico to come out mid safely, where he sneaks into the CT spawn. In a different round, we see the crisscross smokes, but this time Nico is going to sneak through the left side smoke and goes through window. Zaiwu shows new long flash. Go ahead and stand in front of the box, aim here, then afterwards jump throw. This flash is going to blind any T's holding from inside the doorway, as well as if they come out, so the Opera here is going to get full white. Apex shows us another way to flash long a door to allow your teammates to safely entry and take long a control. The Opera gets full flash. B God flashes from Monacy inside tunnels. Go ahead and crouch here, remain crouched, put your crosser like this inside the gap of this mark, then go ahead and jump throw. Do you want to be the utility damage god? All you have to do is get an extra nade towards short, and then you're going to throw your nades towards lower tunnels here, which we see Apex do, softening up both of these 2 T's here. G2 missed the top box smoke for the mid to B, and Zaiwu is going to try to counter by jumping atop the box to see over the gap of the smoke. He doesn't see anybody, jumps down, and then he's going to jump behind the smoke to see over the smoke to see towards window. This is how Vitality clears out lower tunnels on their default. They're going to throw a Molotov from top mid, Spinks is going to throw a flash, and this is going to set up Zaiwu for the 2K. You can see that Monacy was pushed up holding this angle, but the Molotov pushes him out of position. Smart play from Monacy because he plays anti-flash right after because he knows it's coming. This is how Flamesy smokes door from lower tunnel. He just throws it off the bottom of the wall here. The smoke is going to rise up, giving his team full cover to go up catwalk. Apex is going to smoke CT towards the A side, where he's going to position with the end of this wall, aims at the top right tip of this box, then jump throw. Vitality are going to use this smoke to go mid to B. Afterwards, Apex is going to throw 2 mid flashes for his teammates to safely entry out mid doors. If you're holding mid, this is the strongest angle position to do so because you have that gap to work with in the bottom left, as well as you won't get flashed. Sampaya smokes the A cross from inside long house, standing behind the door, aim here below that roof archway, then afterwards jump throw. Twist is going to throw the fast B lurk smoke, and how they're going to use it this round is they're not going to rush B, but instead your Kinder is going to lurk out by himself, makes the solo aggressive play, opening up the B site. In the same match versus 9Z, Twist in the later round is going to throw the fast B lurk smoke, then he picks up another smoke where he is going to throw a mid to B smoke that lands on top of the box here. His teammates are going to come out fast mid door and go up to B. Twist is spotting the mid to B from jiggle peeking B doors, then he's going to throw a flash and he's going to peek with the flash, setting up for 2 frags here. This is how Twist smokes mid door from top mid. Position and stand with that mark on the wall. You're going to aim here bottom left of the gray mark. Afterwards, left and right click jump throw. Use this smoke early to mid round to safely get up catwalk to short. Twist from top mid is going to smoke B door. Go ahead and position to the top left of that white mark. Stand, aim above this thing here, then go ahead and W jump throw. By throwing it from top mid, he's going to be able to lurk long after. Two useful nades from James on the CT side. First off is the nade for door to safely cross. Then he likes to throw this smoke off Xbox, which is going to give him cover from mid to go ahead and push through mid door to peek lower. If you want to spot if anyone's holding under window, all you have to do is jump like this, which we see Monty do, and then he's going to pre-fire. When you throw the setup smoke, what one play you could do with the setup smoke is you could jump on top of the box to look over the smoke to get easy info, and it's a pretty safe way to do so. As you can see, you can barely spot the T's head. 9Z has this aggressive mid CT setup that involves two riflers, one that's pushed up holding top mid like this, and then the other one is holding this off angle for lower, which you spot the shadow. The other rifler here is going to activate once that lower contact is made. Apex smokes a cross standing to the left of the barrel, aim at the top right tip of the building, then left and right click W jump throw, and then you'll see him and his teammate here boost behind the cover of the smoke where he spots the short player and gets that easy frag. Pro CT setup towards mid where one player is going to flash for the player door to push through the door when the default is happening. One of the best post-plant positions on A is playing behind the car because the CTs will not be able to spot you if they are coming from CT or short as long as you're crouched behind the car. Team Liquid don't have a smoke for B door, so Cadian is going to get run boosted into sight to safely plant, and Halzek is not going to be able to see so. When you're retaking the A site and you're coming up short like Stu is, he's got a flash, he's going to throw it off this wall, and he's going to peek and swing with the flash as it forces any T's that are looking this way towards short to look away for that quick second. Twist is going to throw the meta porch Molotov that I showed off a couple weeks ago from my viewer, that this Molotov is going to cover the top as well as the bottom part of the porch. I seen this insane wallbang on the Global Offensive Reddit by Jupiter, so I was not aware that this wall can be wallbanged from top mid, so all you have to do is go ahead and fire through that garage door there. Robs throws the B-split smoke, stand in front of the gray thing, aim here, then afterwards jump throw. We see the effect of the M4A4 dropping down to 3000 in pro play. A lot more pros have been trying it out over the A1S, especially if you're an anchor player, which is explained here by Sponge.
That's why as an anchor you get the A4, right? You got those 10 extra bullets there. You could see it was necessary in that moment to deal with all the different avenues. Unloads a 15 on that first fight and then still has 6 remaining for the third and final duel that he was able to find success on with it.
Besides the M4A4, we have the UMP making a rise in the pro scene. It's a cheap SMG that gives you the long range ability, and here is Elige explaining it. Let me show you how Complexity are choosing to execute the A site, which involves two smokes. First off is the solo A smoke wall, and then secondly is the left side elevator smoke. Here is Furia executing onto the A site using the same set of smokes. Here is another way to execute A, where this player is going to throw a headshot smoke paired up with the mid-site smoke, and you can also smoke off elevator. Left side elevator smoke, stand in front of the sandbags, aim below these marks, afterwards jump throw. Left side elevator smoke from the ramp sandbag, aim here, then go ahead and W jump throw. Exertion from the right of the sandbag is going to throw a deep elevator smoke as well as Molotov with the same lineup. This nade set will hold off the mid rotations, allowing your teammates to entry into elevator. Torsi is going to smoke heaven, go ahead and position in the middle of that yellow, aim in the middle of the white, then go ahead and left click throw. The smoke is going to cover the top and bottom half. Grim shows a new and efficient way to smoke off bottom yellow gap, as well as to pair it up with a yellow Molotov to punch any T's to try to push up yellow through the smoke. With this wall gone, you can see that Grim also throws a yellow flash as well as a top ramp nade. Suhi shows a new way to incinerate the mid yellow by standing behind that haystack there, then go ahead and left click throw. Donk from the back of sandbags is going to show a new way to go ahead and smoke off bottom yellow gap. Earlier I showed JT throwing a smoke off this beam for mid-site. You could also throw a Molotov like Monasi does here to clear out any CTs playing behind default. Nico Monsi duo play, where Nico smokes off mid yellow. Monsi from the back platform towards the railing here has a set flash that lands towards the left of yellow that won't blind Nico as he pushes through his own smoke. Exertion uses defensive ace smoke in order for him to get into sight so he could play this off angle to watch towards short by playing on top of the box. If you want to securely take B stairs control or safely peek, you want to throw this flash off the wall, pair this flash up with the standard window flash, and these two flashes in tandem will make the CT super blind as they peek towards B main. Mouse are going aggressive and they're going to fight for B stairs control. You're going to see that they layer these flashes off the beam, which is going to blind any Ts that are peeking from B main. JT is the first one in to peek stairs and he gets blind from that first flash. FaZe are retaking B and Brokey gets boosted with an op so he can go ahead and have better vision onto the site. Brokey throws one gen smoke that lands behind the gen that covers both sides, aim at that mark on the box, then left and right click jump throw. Torsi jumps on top of the sandbag and he is going to run boost off Suhi's head to get on the back platform, which is going to set him up for this opening pick. Exertion pushes mid with this incendiary. He is going to hold this off angle and he is going to spot and hear that Grim is throwing utility towards ladder, which he's going to wallbang through the wall there. He's going to get the frag into Grim, who you saw is going to Molotov off short, but the Opera tries to get him as well. Norbert from inside ladder on top of the rail is going to throw a nade set, which involves throwing a top yellow Ivy Molotov followed up with top ramp flashes. Then he's going to make his way onto the opposite wall where he's going to throw the solo ace smoke. Kerrigan pushing up mid is going to Molotov the back of window by throwing the Molotov off this left wall, which is going to take a bounce that forces the CT out of position. Vexite is going to throw the perfect B stairs flash for his teammates to peek from wood as well as stairs. This flash is super good because it covers any T's hiding behind the box. Alistair is short and he's opping towards Ivy, gets Molotov out, so he's going to throw an incendiary off the wall like that, and then he's going to regress. Nice nade to B stairs from Exertion from all the way at mid. He's going to take Floppy down to 66 HP. Exertion plays the most radius angles and positions held on Vertigo, inside yellow, behind and crouch these sandbags, which Halzerk is not going to be able to spot him. James is going to throw the perfect yellow flash from headshot. This flash is going to set up Flit to take care of any T's inside yellow. Rain from Heaven is going to throw a retake smoke. The smoke is going to give cover from short as well as upper ramp. Donk from behind blue is going to attempt to wallbang Rain through the garage here. If Rain did not take a step forward, that sound key would have gave his position away. Dexter with really good upper flashes for his teammates to entry outdoor. The flashes land behind the top of the yellow there and his teammates won't get blind. If you have the best spawn on the T side of Nuke, take advantage of going and pushing towards the radio ramp side because you can beat the timing of the smoke and the CTs might not expect you to be close to the wall. Suhi throws this one simple flash towards Dark that's going to buy him 1 quick second to peek and take the fight towards the player behind the top silo. Then he's going to direct his attention to the Dark player. You can see the flash forces this Dark player to look away for that quick second. If you're holding top silo at the start of the round, there is a small gap here that you can hold to see if any CTs push up close. 9Z are going to throw the meta Tetris smoke at the start of the round. They're going to pair it up with a second vent Molotov as well as main smoke as well as smoking out the CT's door Molotov. And you see Buddha is going to edge around the smoke and Molotov, which is going to catch the CTs by surprise. Look at that entry pathing from Buddha, going through the smoke and then eventually making his way around the edge of the Molotov. Monsi over at mid has a smoke out, so he's waiting for the T's to go ahead and throw a window Molotov, which he is going to throw at the edge of the Molotov, which allows him to play around the smoke and to edge around that. Monasi is going to take advantage here of the mid door gap in order to spot mid. Dupree shows a game-changing Numas Molotov where he has a lineup from spawn. Without moving his mouse, he is going to strafe over, and before he reaches the bottom of stairs, runs forward and jump throw. The Molotov lands before the CTs can get inside cave, allowing the T's full cave control. Major playing inside cave is going to get smoked off, and he has a HE nade lineup here where he bounces off the wall and the nade is going to completely break open the whole smoke. Major throws 2 B-side smokes from top of the box. This first smoke is the right platform and then the second one is the left side. For both lineups, I believe he uses the tip of the smoke grenade. One common pro CT setup that teams are using is sending one player at the start to rush bridge and drop down into water to peek here towards the T stairs, and their teammate here is going to either Molotov or throw an instant stair smoke, then flash them through to peek it. Here we see the Molotov, but in some rounds you might see the smoke, which the CTs will push through. Smoke A main from the back of B site, stand at that part of the line, aim here, afterwards W jump throw. Robs takes A main control nades using these set lineups. The reason why he's using these set lineups, as you can see, that A main is smoked off, so instead of having to wait for this smoke to be gone, he has these set lineups. Max throws 2 B smokes from outside connector. First he's going to smoke off temple, then he is going to smoke off CT. From here 9Z will split B through connector as well as through B main. Team Spirit get met with the B smoke wall, and you're going to see Matches ask for a boost behind the smoke to where he could see the T's entering into B main. Wicadia is going to Molotov off A main, so do the T's, and he's going to put out his Molotov where he's going to sneak through, jump on top of the box where he gets 1 before being traded. Snacks is going to throw the pillar flash where he's going to crouch as shown. While crouched still, he's going to aim here, then stand up and jump throw. Flash is going to land behind the pillar here and won't blind his teammates and only the CTs. Hunter has a really nice B nade set that you need to learn where he's going to stand with this line. First off, he is going to Molotov off the B pillar here towards the right. Then he's going to throw these God flashes that land behind the wall here so they don't blind his teammates as they entry in. Mid door Molotov by Tessis, stand here at these parts of the lights, aim here, then W jump throw. The Molotov will fully cover anyone on this side. Testis is going to Molotov behind the mid door. He's going to crouch on this position. He remains crouch. He's going to put his crosser like this. Afterwards stands up, then runs forward and left click throw. The Molotov will cover window and door. Vitality have one way of taking mid control where you're going to see that Apex is going to throw a flash after the window Molotov ends, which is going to set up Flame Z. Nico and Stewie are pushing mid. They don't throw anything and they're going to rush it while Monacy is in the back throwing this flash for them, and that's going to get them a nice 2k. Max is going to double nade the box inside water, then he's going to throw an incinerator to flush out the T while his 2 teammates here are peeking, pushing A main. This is how you aggress with 2 players mid. Opera is going to be watching the right side, then your rifler is going to peek and push up bridge, doesn't see anybody, then it's going to continue to go ahead and aggress, then falls back safely. When it comes to stopping the B plant, you don't need a set lineup. All you have to do is bounce it off this pillar, which is going to cover both sides. KV takes smoke by Slen. Go ahead and position on the line, stand up, aim top right of this structure pillar thing there, then go ahead and jump throw. Matches is coming from beach. He's going to delay the plant here or stop it by throwing Incinerate off that wall there. Donk is going to play this off angle position to hold A main, where he's going to jump on top of the big box here where he can spot the shadow first. We know about the triple boost for the B site towards lane, but you can do a standard boost, and there's actually a gap here that you could spot towards B long inside this cubby if the CTs is peeking out of it. Twist smokes B short, but inside this tunnel he has this lineup, so when he comes out he doesn't have to go far with his crosshair. Then he's going to jump throw. His teammate is going to smoke B long from spawn, and Team Liquid are going to rush B with these smokes. This is how Rob smokes Donut when he comes out of A main. Go ahead and position and stand inside this corner, aim here at this part of the temple, then afterwards jump throw. Here's a sneaky play that Yakinder is going to make using this lane front cheetah smoke. Yakinder pushes up and he's going to find a timing where the CT is going to push out of cave, and Yakinder gets inside of cheetah cave here and change places. This play only works if you know the CTs are pushing out cave at the start of the round. This is how Team Spirit takes cheetah control. Go ahead and jump throw the smoke, and then you're going to have your teammate here Molotov the right side, break open the smoke, and the CT can only be towards the left, which we're going to see Matches pre-fire. Kicks out Molotovs B long, stand inside the doorway, aim as shown, then jump through. The Molotov will cover behind the stairs as well as this back cubby. The T's are coming onto A, and you're going to see Nerds throw a smoke off this right wall in order for Tessis to come out safely into sight. The smoke is going to block off from Donut towards sight, giving him full cover to do so. Blame F from the left side of mid stairs is going to throw this absolute banger for Crims, who's going to push and peek elbow, and this flash is going to set up to get 2 frags. This is how VP retakes Cheetah control. James is going to throw a flash into Cheetah while his 2 riflers are going to wide swing, and this is going to force the T to look away. This is how Insani comes out mid towards elbow at the start of the round. You can see that he is throwing the 18A towards the left, Molotov towards heaven, he gets flash, falls back, then he throws his own flash towards his left behind him as he comes out afterwards, and the CTs are looking that direction. So next time you want to come out mid towards elbow, all you have to do is throw a flash inside that corner. Throw this flash when coming out mid when you know the CTs are towards heaven, the flash is supposed to land behind the wall and the CT is supposed to look away. If you want to safely rush out cave at the start of round, throw this underhand flash to the right as Glaive does here, but he has 2 more teammates throwing flashes for him to help him out. Hades from the back of B is throwing flashes towards Shelf, and then we've got Kyler from mid. Those were 100 CS2 tips and tricks. If you want to improve even faster, watch my other videos here. See y'all in the next one.